Well, g'day everybody and welcome to part 2. Unloading in progress. I don't know what that fully grown pepper was. No idea at all. Huh, there you go. Welcome to part 2 of Occupying Mars. I've just dumped off a load of rock that we mined. I've got a couple of things that I want to do today. There's a lot of like structures and bases around here. There looks like there's a big one over there, and there's also one back that way as well. So I want to go and investigate those, but before I do, I want to build myself an oxygen tank here and hope that this starts producing oxygen, this well. So which I'm pretty sure that it probably should. So I thought I would come out here. Let's see, I've got my helmet on. I've got to be really careful on this because my helmet, I keep forgetting to put my helmet on before I step outside. And if you step outside, it's instant death. It's instant death.
Oxygen 75%.
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. So what I was thinking of doing actually was, what I wanted to do was, we've got a blueprint here for an oxygen tank here. It has all the requirements. I wouldn't mind building myself one if I can. Now I'm not sure whether it's going to let me because I don't think that I've unlocked that technology yet, unless I need to do a pumping station. So I don't have a methane tank or a water tank or anything else by the looks of it. I've got the requirements to build it, but I can't actually build it. So we're going to have to sort of figure out how we do that, because what I really need to do is I really need to get some oxygen across to the base. Now this unit here, as far as I'm aware, will produce oxygen, but it needs some storage for it. It already has built-in storage for, I don't think we've got any oxygen bottles to fill. It already has built-in storage for water, as you can see, but it doesn't have any for oxygen. So and whether or not this needs to be upgraded, I have no idea. I'm guessing that there may be an upgrade on it as well. So I'm not watching anybody play this game. I'm working it out as I go.
Oxygen source external.
There we go. Lovely. I'm just gonna because we're producing our own oxygen, I'm just gonna keep my helmet on. All right, we'll head back over to here. And the other thing that we want to build is we want to start considering building our habitat. Now, where we're going to build that, I don't know. I'm thinking of throwing some more solar panels in here because I do need to start producing a lot more. There we go. We'll put the park brake on. I do want to start producing a lot more energy as well. So what I was thinking of doing was perhaps putting our habitat down over here somewhere, which would probably be really nice. I'm going to keep the workshop. That's the workshop there, and I'm going to keep the workshop over there. But habitat-wise, what have we got in blueprints? Where are we? Electricity? No. Food? Living. Well, we do have a main hab HQ. Well, we've got bits and pieces to go into that, so we could actually put our look, we've got food processing units and everything that we can unlock eventually, but for now we've only got the workshop loaded or learnt as well. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to. I think I just need to keep doing things and unlocking stuff on the tech tree. In the botany, we can see what's in the botany, drill upgrades, advanced welding and all that type of stuff. And it does have requirements on here as well. Repair spotty, find water spot. We have found a water spot, so that's okay. Electricity wise, industrial energy converters and DIY and stuff, I've upgraded those. I can do efficient photovoltaics, which I'm guessing will increase the amount of power that my solar panels and stuff produce as well. Base materials, we've got all of that stuff here. We've got connectors and all. We've got vertical tanks. There we go. That would probably be one to work on right there. Build short, build airlocks, and build short corridor to unlock that stuff. Corridor links and living quarters. Living quarters are there. We need to recycle living capsules. So that gives us an indication of exactly what we need to do, which is exactly what we are going to do now. We're going to head over and check out how we're going on food and stuff. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's close that off.
Oxygen source external.
There we go. Lovely. And see, I don't know whether if you leave your helmet, if you don't take your helmet off, you're still using stuff inside your oxygen inside your pressured suit, but it does say oxygen source external. So whether you're getting stuff from whether you're getting stuff externally or not, I'm not sure. So we'll have one of those. We also, I thought I had some water on me as well, but it doesn't look like I do. Yes, I do right there. There we go. We'll consume one of those as well. All right, perfect. Lovely. Let's get in here and go explore some stuff. See if we can find a habitat that we can actually. And I reckon there is one over here. I reckon it's over this hill. So, thankfully, when you start the game, oh, that looks like a deep crater, doesn't it? We see inside there. It's not that deep. It's not as deep as I thought it would be. It looks like we've got some habitats and stuff that we can actually recycle over here. And that's what I'm hoping to do, to go in and recycle stuff and to also hopefully gather some resources. I'm hoping that there'll be some resources in here. And I'm not sure. I'm guessing that there's going to be a lot of bases scattered sort of all over the place as well. So what we'll do is we'll come in here and we'll park it up there so that we know where our habitat is. Well, we know where it is because it's got the big green thing, hasn't it? All right, let's jump out of there. Park brake is on. Let's recharge our suit while we can.
Suit recharged.
I think our oxygen is okay, so let's head out and have a look. Our hunger isn't very good, but we do have stuff. We got here. Nothing in there. I was hoping that we would have stuff in here. Looks like they've got an old habitat here. So if we start recycling this, but what I was hoping to do was to find stuff in here that we could actually utilize. So there's a mug. What's in there? A tool. Don't know. Maybe we can grind that. Yep, that's going to let us grind it. Come on. Probably going to give us there we go. There we go. Picked up screws, aluminium plate and stuff like that, which is really, really cool. We've got scrap here, but whether or not we can actually unload any of that, I don't know. All right. Is there anything that I just did a save? Is there anything in here that we can actually salvage? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It may end up just being. Oh, look, what's in there? A seed magazine. Oh, that's more potatoes as well. Okay, cool. We'll probably salvage that as well. I don't think we can get into any of these cupboards by the looks of it, which is a little bit sad. There's nothing really to salvage around there. So let's scrap this. Small pipes, pack of screws. We need all of that stuff as well. So that's pretty good. We need to make sure that we actually loot all of this. And there's going to be plenty of these around as well. So that's going to be really, really good. What's in here? Is that a space washing machine? Who doesn't need a space washing machine? Even in space, one must be clean. Even in space, one must be clean. Let's get that out and scrap that. Go, lovely. Yeah, this is giving us a lot of resources actually, isn't it? So I just want to see if there's, I don't think there's anything we can do with the shower. There's nothing we can do with washing machine. There is a backpack. Can we use that backpack? What's our inventory like? Doesn't look like we can use it. But we may be able to scrap it. Maybe not. Can we scrap that? Yeah, we're going to get a fair bit of aluminium and stuff out of this. This is going to be really good for us for building the stuff that we need. We just destroyed the entire habitat. That one's okay. Let's head back inside. I thought it would have destroyed the. I thought it would have actually destroyed the washing machine as opposed to destroying the entire habitat. But it destroyed the entire habitat. Let's keep this going. We're going to have something to eat soon. We're also going to have to restock on our oxygen as well. I think we've got some spare oxygen back in the. We've got oxygen tanks on us anyway, and I'm pretty sure we've got some spare oxygen on the. Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff out of that. I'm pretty sure we've got some spare oxygen on board the rover as well. All right, we've done that one. We've done that. We had a look in here. Is there anything worth grabbing here? Oh, we can't grab those. Oh, steel plate. It won't let me grab any of these and use any of these boxes and stuff. That's a bit of a shame. There's nothing in there either. So there's gas canisters there as well. But it won't let me pick them up for some reason. Okay. That's a bit sad. Could have used those, I reckon. And then this place, there's a lamp there as well. We can't pick that up. There's a monitor there. I wonder whether we get any...
Deprivation warning. Alert.
Get some rest. We better get some rest before we continue on with this. But that's okay because we've got... we can actually rest in the rover anyway. So it's also -7 degrees out here. So let's jump in here, have something to eat.
Oxygen source. External.
We'll have something to eat and then we'll get a little bit of rest. So... where are we? Foodie. Consume. It actually consumes a lot of these food packs and stuff. Let's see. It is nearly 8 o'clock. Let's see if we can sleep until maybe 6.
Temperature warning.
All right. Apparently it's a little bit chilly out there. Apparently it is a little bit chilly out there. I wish that it would default to I wish it would default to first person once you set up. Maybe there's a warning in there. A warning. Maybe there's a setting in there somewhere to do that. So that would be really good. My hunger is still. Yeah. Hopefully, once we start producing our own food, then that's going to be a little bit better. So what else we got? We've got electronics and we've got solar cells and stuff there as well as glass plates. A plant incubator, some small pipes. All right, let's see if we can get out here. Suit oxygen's looking good. Helmet's on, and we're probably going to suffer from the cold temperatures out here. But I don't want to sit around and do nothing. -58 degrees. Our health is going down because of the temperature, so we're only going to be able to get one out at a time. And at this point in time, we can't really do anything from inside this.
Oxygen source. External.
There we go. From inside this, all we've got at the moment is a grappling hook, but there is a welder and a drill attachment that we can make at some point as well. I reckon I've got oxygen bottles in here. I do. I've got water bottles, oxygen bottles, and I got a spare bloody helmet in there too. That's handy, isn't it? This is the inventory. It's like it's a storage. It's a storage cupboard. Probably throw all of that canister over there, I reckon. That one's the first aid kit, so I want to keep those on me. Yeah, I think we'll sort of leave it at that. And then what I'm going to try and do, I've also got a helmet repair kit here, but I don't think my helmet's damaged.
Temperature warning.
I thought my helmet was damaged. Hopefully the temperature is going to start getting a little bit better out there. So it can be a little bit strange sometimes in inside here. Sometimes inside here, especially when there's high radiation and stuff like that, then it does tend to still affect you, radiation, if you're standing close to the windows or you're near the front of the rover and stuff. So we're getting a fair bit of stuff out of here. That's good. Actually, what we might do, we might continue pulling these capsules down. And I'm hoping that these are going to unlock the ability for us to unlock the ability to build a shelter, or build ourselves like a habitat. So let's maybe get rid of that. Let's head back in here for a sec.
Low temperature warning.
A little bit of a problem, isn't
Oxygen
it?
source external.
I was kind of hoping that there's probably going to be upgrades to the suit and stuff at some point as well. So we're getting a fair bit of stock. We're definitely getting a fair bit of stock here. Let's have a look at our tech tree. Living quarters, living recycle capsule. Oh, how are we going to do that? We've got the workshop. We're going to have to unlock the corridor links first. Build a short corridor and build airlocks. So I'm going to have to do that first, and then we're going to have to unlock corridor links, and then we're going to have to unlock the living quarters. So I think that's the way to go. So what we might do is we might actually head back to base, and hopefully it's not too cold by the time we get back there. So we just head this way. Head back over to base. I did, with my first look, and there will be a link below, I streamed this as a first look, so we played it for a couple of hours, just getting used to it and stuff like that. This is still exactly the same save, and I must say I enjoyed it very, very much. Also quite enjoyed having the ability to, I think maybe we can build our base from the back of here. What do you reckon? Also enjoyed, yeah, I also greatly enjoyed the mining as well. So which we will have to do some more, probably in this episode. We might have to do a little bit more. There's a couple of things that I do want to do here. And the first thing is, looks like our temperature is okay now. So that's pretty handy. I need to remove this well. Need to remove this well. Look at the water leaking out of it. It's funny. Because I don't really need that well there. The other thing that I need to do is unplug that. No, I might actually leave that in there. Okay, so if we go into the build menu, can we build... There's a lobby. Can we build a corridor? How do we build corridors? Main HQ. Corridors. We should be able to build a short with window. I might do a short with window. Let's throw that on there. Cool. And then we will build ourselves... well, that should actually unlock that, shouldn't it? Does it? Let's have a look on the tech tree. We can unlock that now. We can unlock corridor links, or can we? No, I wanted a short corridor and an airlock. Okay, cool. So if we go back into here and we build ourselves an airlock, which I think was, where was the airlock? We've got the short with window, we've got the short corridor with window, we've got an airlock down here, corridor joint and an iris airlock, which we can build right there. Perfect. So that should be okay. Now we can get our little torch out, and we can start putting all that together. That's all done. And the airlock's done as well. Beautiful. We are getting a little bit cold by the looks of it. Our hunger's doing all right. Everything else seems to be all right. So now in the tech tree, we've built an airlock, build a short corridor. Now it's going to want us to build a short. We built the wrong short corridor, didn't we? Of course we did. Of course we did. Short corridor. Let's just throw that on here. Can it go on the end of that? Doesn't look like it can. Ah, there we go. That's better. That was a little bit strange, wasn't it? All right. Short corridor done. Let's have a look in here. Let's have a look at our tech tree now. We've done that. So we should be able to unlock that.
New
Perfect. Perfect. Now we can unlock a habitat. And what I was thinking of doing was doing the living quarters off of the Yep, that's perfect. So we've used those skill points. Yep, beautiful. So what I was thinking of doing was building this living thing. Let's see if we go into our habitats, which should be unlocked now. Where are you? Where are you? Right there. A living room, a bathroom, a single capsule adapter. And later on, we've got a capsule adapter. We've got a lobby and we've got a canteen. So I'm guessing we're going to build a living room. Can we change how high it is? Can it go off of there? Doesn't look like I can change the height in any way. Oh yeah, I can, like that. I can rotate, so I'm using the... Okay, so probably what we want to do before we build that is we probably want to build ourselves a single capsule adapter onto there, I would say. We've definitely got enough materials to do it, so let's get that happening. There we go. And now what we should be able to do is we should be able to get a living room capsule and attach that to there. Perfect. Now we don't have any oxygen in here yet. There we go. We don't actually have any oxygen hooked up in here yet because we do need to unlock oxygen tanks. We head into here and open that up.
Pressure.
Don't know what happened then. Seems as though it knocked us out somehow. Okie dokie. Let's try that again. Right, so we've got no, geez, are we running low on power? I bet you we're running low on power now because the lights haven't come on. Let's have a look. Possibly. Although that all seems to be okay. Let's head through here. We don't really need an airlock on here, do we? I'm just going to put my torch on for a sec. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've got a little habitat in here. That's good. Just somewhere where we can sleep and stuff. Don't think there's anything in there, and there's not. I don't think there'll be anything in the cupboard, or there shouldn't be anything in the cupboard. So, but this is a nice little habitat that we can sleep in. Don't have any. It needs power. It needs 2 power, and we've only got 1.4. So it's showing an error at the moment. But what we're going to do is we're going to probably hook up another. Probably going to actually pull all of this apart, I think, and go again now that we've unlocked it. Because what we need to do now is we need to build ourselves some more our power. Electricity there. We need to build ourselves another medium solar panel, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon we're gonna build ourselves one of those. So it's probably going to be the next job. Hopefully it doesn't knock us out again. There we go. Lovely. Perfect. So we need another solar panel up here. At the moment, I've got 4 solar panels running into there. But I don't have another big one. So I might actually change that small one over to the big one so that we can produce a little bit more. We could upgrade this. We have a look at capacity 87. So the battery. Power out and power in. If we bring our power up by maybe to 26, then we should have enough power. We should have enough power in there. That's actually a battery pack. This one here is the transformer. So. There we go. So you can see what's coming in: 30 kilowatt, and 15 kilowatts. So what we might actually do is we're going to build this other solar panel, which we're going to build right about there, right there. I'm going to throw that in there and build that up. There we go. Lovely. And I know I'm being quite messy. I do want to have all of my solar panels and everything over there. I'm going to take this cable out, and this is where I'm being messy because of all these cables running everywhere. I don't think you can piggyback these things. There we go. And we'll throw that in there. So we should have 4 producing 30 kilowatts now, which will actually be really good because it's going to increase. We'll put that output to 30. Oh no. What's going on? Okay, so we've got one. Yes. We need to go to habitat, don't we? It's the workshop. Okay, so they're all producing. Cool. They're all producing now. This here, it's all going into the battery. And that battery, that power is all going straight into the workshop, as you can see there. But the workshop is attached to the habitat, so which is going to change actually, to be honest. There we go. Because what I do want to do is, thankfully I put windows in here so we can see a little bit. I do want to head in here and see if there's any power in here, which there still isn't any power in here. So we're going to pull all of this apart anyway. I just wanted to get to the point where it would allow us to build this stuff, because I really don't want to be sort of running through 2 bloody airlocks. How's our potatoes going, by the way? 22.6. They're not growing very well, but they will as soon as. There we go. Lovely. They will as soon as we sort stuff out. But what I was thinking is, rather than everything going directly to the battery, I'm actually thinking of outputting stuff separately, so that we can we take these resources closer, outputting everything separately so that we can actually control everything separately. There we go, lovely. Single capsule adapter there. There. Get rid of this airlock because that's pretty useless as well. I'm not sure whether we get 100% back on our materials either. So, here we go. Get a little bit closer. Our hunger and hydration's doing all right. Health's doing all right. Stamina's doing all right. So we've got rid of all of that. So what we might actually do now is, that's running through to here, isn't it? Yeah. So I might grab that cable and I might throw that cable into here. And then what we'll do is we'll head into here and what we want to do is to the workshop, we want to put the, 36 kilowatts if we can. We're only producing 30 though. We'll put the whole 30 kilowatts to that, I think. I think that should be enough. That should be enough. Reckon. Then what we will do is we will hook one of these up to the, let's see, what else have we got? We've got one is running over to there and the other one is running that way. I reckon that one there, I reckon if we grab that, put that in here. No, it won't actually go in there. It'll go into there. So something will be charging the battery pack. Okay, cool. All right, so that's sorted that out. So we've got, that's the mine. So we've got the whole 30 kilowatts of that solar panel going there. We've got, we should go 30 kilowatts going to the battery. Why won't it do that? 25 going to there, and that's going to, I don't know what that is. What have I done? What have I put in here that shouldn't be in here? By the way, we need to remove this as well. There we go. Lovely. Perfect. Probably the, yeah, I don't know, something. But what we should find now is we should have lights in here now. Let's hope we don't, yeah, we do. We have lights in here. Everything is operating as it should. I was producing stuff in here. I was producing some, what did I produce? What did I actually produce in the inventory? Got stuff in there. I was gonna start printing stuff. I'm thinking that what we really need to do is we need to, we'll look at uranium rod. That would actually be really, really cool. I think we need to produce maybe 10 solar cells and add those over, and they should produce and they should go into the inventory. Or they go straight into our inventory, I'm not sure. Steel plate, solar cells, there's 5 there. So they didn't go into our inventory. Where the hell have they gone? Our resources inventory, you dick. There we go, right there. So we've got solar cells there, which means that we can produce more power when we need to, which will be okay. And what we might do is we might have a completely different solar array for every single like area of buildings that we have. So for example, if we come out here, if I clean this out and just destroy this capsule, because I don't think we need this capsule here anymore, really. There we go. Let the door down. I do like the animations and I do like the sounds of these things happening. Well, we've got MREs in here. Okay, so we've got all of those. We don't need to use that. This here, we don't really need to use that because we can do that ourselves. There's no energy for that. We may... Is it worth just leaving it here for now? It may be worth leaving it here for now. Let's just close that door. There we go, because it's got a fire extinguisher and everything in it as well. All right, so what we're going to do then is we're going to build our habitat about here somewhere, I think. Where are we? Let's see, blueprints, resources, living, a living room. We don't want another workshop. We do want a living room, a bathroom. And we'll have to use do these capsule adapters later, won't we? And a lobby. A lobby would be really, really good. But we can't do that yet. So let's just start with a living room. Let's just start with a living room. Maybe here. We'll bring that down to there. And rotate it to there. Maybe it needs to be built off of a workshop, does it? Does it need to be built off of a workshop? Oh, look how high you can build these things. That's pretty cool. It may need to be. It may need to be. Okay, well, let's, because I don't think we can build, I'm pretty sure we can't build an airlock and a single capsule adapter. Maybe we can. We can. Okay. So if we build that in line with that, no, being a little bit anal here. Yeah, like that. That should be pretty good. And then on top of that, we'll go... We might actually go a corridor. Might actually build ourselves a... actually, let's build ourselves a multi-connector. I think. Oh, well, we can build one of those. Let's rotate that around that way. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll throw that in there. And then on top of that, we will have to put in an adapter. Living quarters adapter, which will have to go on there. And then from there, then we can put in our living quarters. Like so. Now, I don't know whether there's any purpose in having a, in actually having a bathroom. I'm not sure. Let's throw that in there. Throw the multi-connector in there. Living room. And the capsule as well. Maybe we'll throw a bathroom in because that's the only module that we can do for now. So if we throw another one of those on there and then we throw a module on, a bathroom module, like so, get that all welded up and put together. We're going to be running out of resources very soon. And a bathroom one as well. All right, cool. Then we're going to need to start considering how we're going to do our solar array. Now, I think the solar array for this one is probably better off going on this side. So if we go, we can put down another one of those. Actually, we can put two of those down, which is pretty cool. The other thing that we're going to need to put down as well is a transformer, which we will throw. That is in and that is out. So let's spin that around that way. Throw that in there. Perfect. All right, lovely. Let's build that stuff up and see how we go. We'll start with the solar panels. And this should provide plenty of... There we go. We don't have the required materials. Okay, cool. Do we have the required materials to do this? Yes, we do. What are we missing here? Let's have a squiz. If we go back into build, we are missing solar cells. So we're going to need 15 and we're going to need... We're actually going to need more than 15 and then we're going to need some more electronics. So we can head back in and do that. That's no worries. And some more electronics. Oop. Down and too close to there. It's kind of... I don't know why it knocks me out sometimes. And it freaks me out every single time. So we're getting enough water in here. So these things should be growing now. Yeah, they're 25% now, which is really, really good. Let's head over here. We've got plenty of power here. We do need some more solar cells. Let's do... Ooh. Going to need more silicon. Let's do 20 of them. And what was the other one that we needed? I can't remember. Electronics. Oh, bloody silicon. Add those. Hopefully we get enough out of it. Hopefully we get enough out of it. Perfect. We're going to have to go and find some more silicon, but what we can do, if we go into the inventory there and printer container, bring those over. We actually had a fair few there anyway. But what we can do is we can, we'll check what I dumped a whole pile of, I definitely dumped a whole pile of rocks off. So we can see if they've actually made resources or not, or mined resources. There we go. Lovely. So it needs 9 electronics. Okay. 9 electronics. So this is only going to be partially built because we're not going to have the electronics. We're going to need the silicon. Oh, no. Yeah. Electronics. We're missing 6 electronics. Okay. That's all right. That's fine. Let's go into our inventory and we're going to have to sleep in a sec. Cables in number 5. So let's go here and, oh, no. Let's see if we can get at least some power in there. Throw you in there. Wherever you pick your cable up and pull your cable out is where it drops. So let's go into socket 1. Now, whereabouts do we plug this in? Whereabouts do we plug this in? Is there a plug for the habitat somewhere? Possibly. Or does the habitat have to be attached to a workshop? Good question. Good question, because I can't see anywhere here where we might be able to plug one of these in. Let's go 5. Is there somewhere here we can plug one of these in? Doesn't look like it. Not up there, not up there. And it doesn't look like there's anywhere on the habitats either, so maybe they do have to be attached. Maybe they do have to be attached. I don't think you can attach them to there. No, you can't. There's nowhere. Okay, all right, cool. I'm probably doing it wrong. So grab that. Go over and grab the other end of the cable and hopefully pick that stuff up. Here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's go and get ourselves some sleep and stuff. What are we doing hydration and hunger-wise? Not too bad. At least we've got our rover to sleep in at this point in time, which is actually pretty good. There we go. We may be able to go somewhere else and find see some water and find some solar panels to pull apart, which will give us some electronics. hopefully. Have a sleep. Let's sleep until 6 a.m. Okay, beautiful. So I think expect significant temperature drop in 1 hour. Low temperature warning. So what I'm thinking we might have to do is we may have to I think we may have to probably join these two things together, which we can do easily enough. I'm just going to go around the other side of these solar panels. There we go, like that. I reckon what I'm going to do, put that on and we'll jump out of here. And I didn't realize, but I forgot. Well, I forgot. I've got an airlock in here, and I've got another airlock sitting there as well. So we might have to spruce up on a little bit of oxygen as well, if we've got enough. Let's jump into here. Come into here. Should be able to come on, there we go. Fill oxygen bottle. No bottles to fill. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't have any empty bottles, do I? Looks like you can make adjustments as well. If I had an empty bottle, we could quite easily fill that up, but I don't, so we're gonna have to use that and consume that. That's nice. And what I thought we'd do, we might actually be pretty good on this. This might be a really good way to go, actually. Let's open that up. I don't think we've got warm. I don't think we're warm anymore. Let's get rid of this airlock and get the materials back for that. We can. It's minus 47 degrees. Our health is doing all right at the moment. Let's just quickly go into the build, and what we want to do is we want to build normal and normal. Let's build normal. Let's throw a normal off of, no, we won't throw a normal off of there. Let's go. I just need to keep my eye on my health. Let's throw one of those in here. Like so. And we're going to have to move the rock crusher. Bugger. That's what we're going to have to do. Okay. Excuse me, guys. I'm just going to have to wait until the temperature warms up a little bit. Although it is starting to warm up now. Minus 37, so everything's getting a little bit better now. So the plan is, talking too much. Plan is to get that happening. Get the multi-connector happening. Like so. Throw an airlock on the front of that, which we've got an airlock in here. Got an iris airlock right there, which is number 5. Get out of that. Number 5. Throw the airlock on there. Perfect. And then we're going to get rid of this airlock. And this is, we're going to have to be pretty quick because this is going to probably ruin our plants and start our plants from dying off. But if we get rid of this airlock, that's it. And then we grab our building stuff. We grab normal with window right there and normal with window right there. Grab this. Do that. And do that. There we go. Perfect. And then that should, then we should have an airlock here, which we'll do a ramp for. There we go. And it seems we've got enough power, but I didn't do an adapter on there, you dork. So that will probably be the next bet and the next best thing. So we'll have our living quarters there. We've got a bathroom there, and then we can extend on this a little bit later on if we want to. So, yeah, those changes are going to be made next time, guys. But as for now, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, don't forget to hit like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe to the channel. Probably going to hook our some more power up to this somehow, and get everything up and running, and see how we go. But thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.